Are you tired of starting a brand new career mode? Going out of your way to make realistic signings for the chosen club? Ultimate winning your games 12-0 at half time? Nope. I find it quite fun actually. There's always one idiot that has to ruin it. I'm sorry, I guess. If that sounds like you, believe me, it was once me until I found these sliders. But before we get into them, once you have watched the video, and if you do enjoy the sliders I'm going to point out for you today, make sure you either bookmark this video or even take a picture of these sliders, as obviously EA tend to release updates that completely wipe and reset your settings, so you don't want to lose these sliders like I have done plenty of times. So make sure you just save this video somewhere. And also subscribe, it'd be very much appreciated. I upload career mode content on this channel, so you don't want to miss out on that. But anyway, I will show you these sliders. So firstly, on the match settings, there's nothing much that changes here besides the obvious. The first one being half length, 6 minutes. You play with that online Ultimate Team online seasons. It's a perfect length. I mean, it's not too long, it's not too short. You get opportunities in the game, but at the same time, it doesn't completely drag out. So 6 minutes, for me anyway, seem to be the perfect fit. Difficulty level is ultimate. I know it says legendary, but FIFA, for some reason, don't allow you to choose the ultimate selection on this until you're on actual career mode. So yeah, legendary, ignore that. Have it on ultimate, or if ultimate's a bit too hard for you, you can use it on legendary. I've used these sliders before on legendary, and it's not that much of a difference. So, I mean, pick or choose, but ultimate for me has been the best one. Game speed, slow pace. I've mentioned before in my career mode videos, I love slow build-up play. I love playing pretty much tiki-taka on the pitch. I don't like sending long balls over the top or going from one box to the other in a matter of seconds. I like the slow build-up play. So slow paced, the perfect setting, really slows the tempo of the game down. You get a couple more passes in, and it just seems, I mean, it's fitting for me, it's fitted for my style. So if you do like the slow-based football and not the arcade kind of football you get an Ultimate Team, then that is a perfect setting for you. Moving on to my camera settings, and this seems to be the most asked question when it comes to the settings I use for my career mode videos. And for me, I use broadcast. It just seems to be the most realistic. It's exactly what gets shown on TV, so why would you want that in your career mode? And then to go hand in hand with your broadcast camera settings, you want to go down to your camera settings, change that to custom, do not have it on default, change your camera height to 0, and then your camera zoom to 6. I just think this is the most realistic. It is the most realistic you can get when it comes to what gets shown on TV. It's not too zoomed in that you're really focusing on one player, but at the same time it's not too zoomed out that you can see the full pitch, because you don't really see that on TV. So I think these are the most perfect settings, especially for the broadcast camera setup. So this is what I've used for the past couple of months for my career mode. And then onto my visual settings, I've not changed much on this section besides the net tension. I get asked so many times how to make the net make a noise when the ball hits the back of the net, and that is down to the net tension. Put this on tight, and whenever you hit the ball, when the ball hits the back of the net, whether it's a power shot or just a normal shot, the net will make that noise. The rule section is the one that may cause the most controversy. I mean, injuries you start on, that is just standard. Offsides on, bookings on. But handball, I've seen plenty of content creators that have a career mode series that don't have handball section turned on. Obviously, when it comes to handballs on FIFA, they're not the most realistic. I mean, the hand could be just in front of the chest, and they'll get given as a handball. So you could lose games so many times due to stupid handball decisions. I have it on, and then if a decision doesn't go right, like it's not the most realistic handball, then I'll just miss the penalty on purpose or change to the other team and then miss it on purpose for them. It just seems the best fitting, and I enjoy having the handball, because I mean, if it's an obvious handball, you want it to get given, and it won't get given if you get turned off. Obviously, you can have it on for only goalkeepers or accept penalties, but I just like it on just full stop. And then referee strictness, I'm pretty sure this is a new feature on FIFA 23, but I have it on very strict. I just think it's the best fit. I want it to be as strict as possible. I want cars getting thrown out left, right, centre. Yeah, you may get a couple of stupid cars for some stupid decisions. For example, it's happened so many times in my career mode, but I love it that way. I like getting a red card for absolutely nothing, pretty much. But yeah, I just think it's the most realistic. Unless you're starting a Liverpool career mode, then you probably want to have that on very lenient, because that's the most realistic. You don't seem to get given cards that many times for Liverpool. But any other team, stick it on very strict. The settings for the audio just match my needs. I'm a content creator. I don't want music on the background of my video, so I've turned that fully down. But some other people, they don't like complete silence. I think this setting in particular is just based at PlayStation. I'm not too sure whether Xbox have this setting. So if you have an Xbox and it doesn't have this setting, then just ignore this one. But for me, I've turned it fully down. I hate any noise that comes out of this, whether it's the ball hitting the back of the net, the whistle from the referee. I absolutely despise it. So that for me, get it turned off as soon as possible. Commentary, yet again, so much more controversy when it comes to commentary, but I have turned it fully off. I hate it. I've been playing FIFA for so many years. It just seems to say the exact same lines every single year. Luckily, it's not Lee Dixon this year, but it's still so much more boring and more just, it's just annoying. So I've turned it fully off. I've turned stadium ambience fully up. I want that atmosphere. When I score a late minute goal, I want to hear the stadium. Obviously, this doesn't come into play when you're at Anfield. Unfortunately, you can't really hear them, but it's realistic for them. But any other team, turn this fully up, and it's an incredible atmosphere. Moving on to the actual sliders, I'll just quickly go through these. I don't think I need to explain why I've done it. Obviously, test these out. If you need to change anything yourself, then go ahead. You don't have to stick to exactly these. But I think it's just a great base for a realistic career mode. So first of all, sprint speed 33, acceleration 45. I like a slow base. I don't want players just sprinting on one end of the pitch to the other in a matter of seconds. So they're crucial for me. Shot error 65, pass error 70. I like making mistakes in career mode. I don't like everything being perfect on a pitch because it's not realistic. Shot speed 53, pass speed 29. Speed for me, I've mentioned so many times, is important on FIFA. I don't like the arcade football you get on Ultimate Team and online seasons. And especially career mode users, I don't think none of us like that. So turning the pass speed down is crucial. You don't want the ball getting pinged left, right, centre from one side of the pitch to the other. And then shot speed, you don't want to be going into the box and every single shot type is going to be the exact same. Otherwise, you're just going to learn how to score every single time. So that really will take a bit to get used to. Injury frequency 75, injury severity 30. I mean, frequency is a massive thing for me. FIFA, you don't seem to get that many injuries, and when you do, they are very long term. So for me, especially as an Everton fan, I get used to this by now. We have so many injuries. So for an Everton career mode, it's perfect. And the severity, I've turned that down to 30. Because not every single injury is going to be for months or till the end of the season. You'll get a couple of days or a couple of weeks. So it's not going to be crucial and just a long-term injury. So, I mean, the frequency for me is the big one. Goalkeeper ability 65. I understand in real life that goalkeepers do make mistakes, but on FIFA it happens far too often when you have it on 50. So I've turned that up. It's not too unrealistic. They're not going to be saving everything, but stuff they should be saving that they won't save on 50, they will save now. It makes a massive difference. I mean, in my career mode, Jordan Pickford was incredible. Like I said, he wasn't too incredible that he was stopping everything, but the saves that he should be making, he was making. And I wasn't conceding like 7 goals a game that I would do on 50. I'll quickly just go through these. If you do want to pause, I'm going to a bit too fast, then you can stop the video at any point. So marking, I've got on 55. Run frequency 45. Line height, I've got as 40. Line length 36. Line width 60. Full back positioning 50. Power bar 50. Just want to add to this, I've seen a lot of sliders where people have this on 70. Don't try it. If you play Ultimate Team as well as career mode or even online seasons like I do, then it's just going to be a mess going from one to the other. Because if you have the power bar of 70, you'll tap circle and your ball or balloon at the ground. And then when you go to online seasons or Ultimate Team, you'll press circle like a little bit because you'll get used to the power bar getting so sensitive and your ball will go nowhere. So if you do play multiple game modes on FIFA, then don't change that. But if you want to play career mode, I mean, you can try it. It'll be challenging for you. And then the last slider for the user settings, first touch control error. I've got this on 90. I like when players make bad touches. In real life, they don't make exquisite touches every time they touch the ball. So when a player makes a mistake, and this will be exaggerated when a player's got bad ball control. So it just adds more realism. Your players will make more mistakes. And the same goes for the CPU, which I'll show you in a minute. It just makes... I mean, especially when the CPU or even your defense makes a bad touch and like the Gerrard slip situation happens, it's so much more realistic and it's so much more enjoyable, and it's just not a perfect game like you would get in real life. So moving on to the CPU settings, I'll quickly just go through these. I don't really need to explain these. It's pretty much the exact same as the user settings, just a couple of tweaks here and there. So sprint speed 33, acceleration 45, shot error 65, pass error 77, shot speed 53, pass speed 29, injury frequency 75, injury severity 30, goalkeeper ability 65, marking 90, run frequency 45, line height 45, line length 38, line width 50, full back positioning 50, and first touch control error 90. I mean, it's pretty, like I said, it's pretty much the same as the user ones, just a couple of tweaks. But it's so much more fun career mode, trust me. Please try these out and let me know how you get on. But thank you all for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please do leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here. It's free, it goes a long way. I'm starting my brand new career mode save on my channel, so make sure to turn the notification bell on so you don't miss that. It's going to be an incredible start, hopefully anyways. But yeah, that's enough from me. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.